So the time of year has come again. We have the Rogue Invitational. This year we have the Rogue Invitational 2024 in Aberdeen, Scotland at P&J Live. First time across the pond.
Yes.
Outside of the United States.
Very nice. Unfortunately, we're not going. We're home birds.
Well,
we love this studio too much.
Yeah, I was wanting to go. Just things didn't go to plan.
We love the studio too much.
Yes.
We don't go.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever.
But
We'll stick with that.
Yeah.
We'll stick with that.
So for people that are subscribed to the channel and watch it, know that we put up a video a couple of weeks ago talking about the Rogue Invitational events. We go in depth on that. So like, if you want to check that out, we actually do. We do a more in-depth version of the events. I don't think we've got any more information since then.
No, there's no updates.
It's been fairly similar. Now, we do know that the schedule has been released, so we only have Friday and Saturday. So we have Friday 8th of November, Saturday 9th of November. We have 3 events on each day, 6 events in total, and we have the awards that evening.
I can't wait.
Look, from the events, and you'll see, obviously, if you watched the last video, the events really suit the athletes going, I suppose you want to say it. They're very well picked events. They're kind of events that we haven't seen in a while, and some events are paired together very well.
So excited that we can watch that on YouTube.
Yeah,
it's just so good.
There's no time difference.
Yeah, there's no time difference. It's even if it was, I'm a YouTube guy, a big one, and I just love that you can just watch it.
Yeah, no paid membership, no anything. And Rogue, in fairness, I know we've had problems in the past, and people probably think we pick on them and things like that. Or
no, we don't.
No,
no, we don't. We'll buy their merch as well. So
look,
it's all good.
Rogue, we know through the past, and we've said it before in Strongman, like if it wasn't for Rogue in a lot of situations, I don't think Strongman would be in the place it is.
Yeah.
But with that, Rogue has had some hiccups in the past when it came to the Invitational. So look, hopefully this year will be different. And like we were saying, with the time difference suiting us, we'll actually be able to watch the events live, not at like 2-3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Again, it wouldn't bother me that much because it's still nice to watch it live on YouTube.
So like the last video, we have 6 events, 10 athletes. Just a recap of who's actually going. For the 10 athletes, we have Mitchell Hooper, Hafthor Bjornsson, Tom Stoltman, Luke Stoltman, Bobby Thompson, Evan Singleton, Tristan Hoth, Matthew Ragg, Thomas Evans, and Pavlo Kordiaka. So Pavlo Kordiaka, obviously the fill-in for Alexei Novikov.
Yeah.
So still no Trey Mitchell.
No, and Mitch Hooper is kind of constantly mentioning him in his videos. I don't know why. Again, we thought that he knows something that we don't, but I don't think it's the case. It's just like, I think he forgets that he's not invited to this one. So,
well, from what people are saying, he's like the first reserve or something like that, but I'd rather be on the event list.
Yeah, and we put a lot of pressure on Kordiaka. And look,
people think we're going at
and we kind of like, we said our piece, but hopefully Kordiaka will prove us wrong, and he will at least crack top 5.
Yeah,
if he does, we kind of like have to zip it up.
From the World Open, though, I don't think we're too far
I don't think
off.
the lineup is pretty good. Like
it's very stacked.
For the top 5, it's going to be very hard to crack that one for him.
So like I was saying, we have 3 events on the first day, 3 events on the second day. A recap of the events. So for day 1, we have the deadlift ladder. Starts at 11 a.m. British Standard Time, Greenwich Mean Time.
Yeah.
I'll put up on the screen here what that translates
to.
Irish Standard Time.
Yes.
Event 2, we have the Farmers Walk at 2:45 or 2:45, and we then finish off with Inverstones at 6:15 in the evening.
Oh, I love it. I love the times.
That's so good.
I'll be chilling.
Yeah, all day.
I'm off all day Friday.
Yeah.
Kids in school. I'll be fine. I'll be just watching road. Oh, yeah.
So then on to day 2. So on the Saturday, the first event will be later on in the day. So we have the Power Drive at 1 p.m. Then we go on to the Yoke Escalator at 3:30, so 3:30 in the evening. And then to finish it off, we have the Circus Medley at 7:10, so 7:10 in the evening, with the award ceremony at 7:30. So they're expecting a very quick turnaround.
Very good schedule for us.
Very good. So good.
Not
very
that great
good
for our American fans.
No, for the YouTube, very good.
Yes.
So when it comes to the athletes, like we got mentioned recently we had a bit of a cameo in the Stoltman Brothers video. I love it.
So
I love it.
Me too.
People are saying that Mitch is almost impossible to beat right now.
Mitch, in my eyes at the moment, is unbeatable.
Untouchable. One of the best of all time. I hope that Tom and Luke, especially Tom, will take it personally on what we said. Like, Michael Jordan when he did.
Yeah.
And he takes everything personally, and then he starts to perform it at the highest level. And I hope it's going to be the case this time, because like, as much as we from time to time criticizing Tom, but we want him to do well.
We admire Tom, in
Yes.
fairness, like, and I think
We are Lalas brothers, they're Stallman brothers. We want them to do well.
yeah, because I know there's been, say, probably beef in the past or something, strongest brothers, all this kind of
Yes,
stuff.
like it's all but settled.
Yeah,
They
it's
are.
all-
They
yeah,
are.
they are
They
strong.
are.
That's-
Based on accomplishments, I have no problems admitting that.
Yeah.
I'm not
But,
going
like,
to dispute that.
once the camera turns off and say we go back to our daily lives, if anybody asks us about like Tom Stallman when it comes to strongman, there's no point in saying like he is an unbelievable strongman. He's had incredible achievements.
He's just
3-time world strongest
Yeah.
man. But like we have so much admiration and respect for Tom that we want him to be the best. And it's terrible to say, like, you can't pick favorites, but like
You can, but like it's Mitch Hooper is so dominant right now. So we thought that Thor can sort of go after him, and he can, but
he just has a little chink.
Thor's overhead
Yeah.
is still not there. Even like when talking about Thor, I watched his last shoulder press session. It was I think 173 kilos of axle press, and the third one was
Yes.
like a hard one. I know he was celebrating, he was happy afterwards, but I was like, I still saw that sort of weakness in his left side.
Bit
So
vague.
yes,
Yeah.
so still I thought he will be able sort of to get his shoulders to the point where he can actually challenge Mitch Hooper when it comes to shoulder press. And having these events in mind, I don't see that happening. So I hope Tom took all our, I don't know what do you call that, critiques and
criticism,
observations and all other stuff personally.
Yeah.
And he says he trained hard for 3 weeks. This is gonna be enough for him to just come in and like 100%.
I think it could be, because like when it comes to Tom, when it comes to like these athletes, like strength athletes, like sometimes you build a foundation. Like the hardest work is building the foundation.
Yes.
And then it just takes a couple of weeks, maybe a couple of months to just get into a frame of focus. Like, just get that extra 10%, 20%, 30%, whatever it may
And
be.
it seems like he made these changes these couple of weeks ago, where he says he started
Before the giant slave.
Yes, before
World War
yeah.
Finals.
So hopefully it's the case, and I want to see Thor, Tom Stallman just challenge a bit more Mitch Hooper, because Mitch Hooper
Has it so easy.
it's like, and he's on his podcast with Brian Shaw. What he said is like, I don't see as much competition anymore because I'm kind of 7 out of 8 competition, and I'm kind of dominant, and he is.
21 podiums in a row.
Yeah, it's like you want someone else who can a bit like,
like
push him a little
I'm
bit.
just saying, like I watch Formula 1 as well, and for a number of years there, like for people who watch Max Verstappen, like for 3 years I think he's just dominated in F1, and it just makes it boring to watch.
Becomes like,
Yeah,
you've
he's like,
seen it before.
Yeah, finishes last,
Yeah.
qualifies last place, wins. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
same as Mitch Hooper. Like, he goes out, like, how many competitions now he doesn't even have to try on the last event. Like, he just has to load maybe a stone or two,
Yeah.
do a one step on the power stairs. Like, and again,
not good.
from the video that we're saying that with the Stallman brothers, the most recent one, you can see that the training seems to be got a lot more intense.
Intense, yes.
Like, it seems like Luke as well, when he was doing like the sled pull with Tom on it, and he wanting to get sick. Like Tom there, when it comes
That's
to
what he
when it comes to the super yoke,
Yeah.
you see him, he's under pressure, managed to go over to the log, Viper pressing the log. Like, this is what you need.
Hopefully they from that hard training, hopefully they're not going to overtrain, and don't think that they will, because 3 weeks of hard training is just kind of perfectly, like, so hopefully Tom will come in just better, and he'll prove all of us wrong. Yeah, I see we have Bobby Thompson. We haven't seen Bobby Thompson compete in a while.
Yeah, Shaw Classic.
Yeah, so we haven't seen him that much. I want to see what kind of like
What size of shape?
yeah,
he's in,
how he looks like.
Evan Singleton is the same. He's been
Evan Singleton
hit and
is
miss.
like
yeah. It's very like, it's a shame because he finished on the podium, world's strongest man.
Yeah.
The great world's strongest man.
he had decent. Well, he to be fair, he faded a little bit in the finals. He was very lucky to get that third place because Matthew Rack finished fourth and was really close to him.
I know he faded, but at the end of the day, he's still
third place is.
It's whether you
massive.
win by 1 point
Yeah.
or 10 points,
Yeah,
it's
it's still massive.
still massive. So like, you know what I mean? It was a good start to the year for Evan. He had a great mindset. I just think he's after fading off slowly. When it comes to Tristan Hota, he was no great world strongest man as well. Matthew Rag, as you said, like same thing, nearly gone to the podium worlds. Like Thomas Evans, Pavlo Cardiac, I know we've had our thoughts on it and stuff like that. We feel like there could be other athletes like Mateusz Kielikowski.
Mateusz,
like finished third last year, not invited this year.
Mateusz looks very good.
Very good.
Very
We'll see him in Magnus for Magnuson in a week's time.
I wouldn't mind him to see in Rogue Invitational.
Look,
you know?
Again, it's probably too late
12,
now.
I know it's way too late, but still, like we're gonna beat that drum a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, so but
see what happens.
Yeah, Trey Mitchell. So.
But look, again, Luke Stoneman as well. Like I know Tom is there, but Luke is also there. Luke performed incredibly well in Glasgow.
Pretty well, I have to say. Yeah,
way better than I thought he would.
It seems like he's carrying these sandbags in these videos, so his biceps is kind of like doesn't bother him that much anymore, which is surprising for all these videos that he showed. What kind of like
for the 39-year-old that has a bicep injury.
And he has that like a basically empty space in his tendons in between, like, you know, so it's good to see him kind of fully recovered, I have to say, and both of them are training hard, and both brothers can top 5 for sure.
Do Scotland
most likely.
proud.
Yeah. But for me, it's like, can Tom do what he's capable of doing?
Predictions.
I have a prediction.
Go on.
So I want Tom to do well, but I don't think that he will win. So, and I think Hooper will win, and I'll put Tom second and Thor third. And I love Thor. I competed with him against him many times. His yoke, his overhead, it's gonna hurt him. You know.
I agree. I agree, because the two last events are very like overhead kind of focused. I would agree with the podium that you have. To separate us any different, I'd say 4 and 5. I think 4 would be Luke Stoneman and 5 would be Evan Singleton. That would be my prediction. I would have the same top 3, but when it comes to top 5, just to separate it a little bit.
I'll go the other way.
Evan Singleton, then Luke Stoneman,
and Matt Rag most likely 6th place. Yeah.
So like we were saying, 10 athletes, 6 events, Rogue Invitational over 2 days. New grounds, like in Scotland, completely different country, so it'll be good to see PNJ live. From the videos, it looks like a very like modern, like just unbelievable stadium or arena, as you want to call it. So I'm very excited, especially with the time difference, so it suits us. So especially there's other stuff going on this week.
Stop rubbing it into our fans in America. Stop it.
There's so many things going on this week that I'm just so happy about.
Yeah.
So this weekend, hopefully, we'll top it off. So look, let us know in the comment section down below what your opinions are of the Rogue Invitational, for the lineup, for the events. Do you have predictions? How do you feel about going to Scotland rather than being in the US of A? Please leave a comment down below. We love looking at the comments. If you like this style of video, make sure to press the like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. And if you are subscribed, please press the bell icon. It'll keep you up to date with everything that's Lalas Brothers. And we'll see you in a future video.
See you later, guys.